Let's talk about avoidant attachment personality. People who never initiate contact with others. They are often avoidant types. When you are with this person, the relationship seems great, but if you don't contact them, they will never contact you. Maybe you know someone like this, or maybe it is you. This isn't intentional coldness or distancing. It is a special psychological mode at work. In psychology, we call this avoidant attachment personality. Simply put, these people habitually keep distance in intimacy. They fear being too close, but they are not heartless. They are controlled by a deep fear. Let's uncover the veil of this personality through behaviors, causes, and solutions. Avoidant types show clear signs that make people love and hate them. Here are the 5 main aspects. First, they never initiate contact. They rarely call or send messages. If you don't look for them, they might disappear for a long time. This doesn't mean no affection. They are just used to not disturbing others. They are bad at starting contact. Second, warm when close, cold when apart. You will see a huge contrast. When you meet, they can be very intimate, as if you are their whole world. But once you separate, they go silent, like they evaporated. This sudden hot and cold attitude is confusing. Third, extreme independence. They emphasize personal space and freedom. They like being alone. They prefer solving things by themselves. They are terrified of troubling others. To outsiders, they seem to need no one. Even in trouble, they carry it alone. Behind this independence is a wall to protect themselves. Fourth, they are good at escaping intimate topics. When talking about the future or deep emotional exchanges, avoidants will switch the topic or stay silent. They may even disappear for a while. Expressing vulnerability makes them uneasy. They instinctively avoid revealing their hearts. Fifth, emotional restraint. They rarely show their emotions or needs openly. When under stress, they tend to bury feelings inside. They don't seek comfort or support, so they are misunderstood as cold or careless. Because of these behaviors, partners often feel frustrated and lonely. It was so good when you were together. Why change so much when apart? This push and pull is typical of avoidance. Why does this personality form? The answer traces back to childhood and early patterns. Attachment theory tells us how a child bonds with their caregiver affects their adult relationships. Psychologist John Bowlby found if a baby needs comfort, but the caregiver is cold or unresponsive, the baby stops seeking help. They turn to suppressing their needs. Over time, the child learns to rely only on self. This is the origin of avoidant attachment. A child whose needs were rejected closes their heart to protect themselves. They pretend to be strong. Inside, they felt disappointment and anxiety. To stop the pain, they developed a mechanism. Rather than hoping and getting hurt, better to expect nothing at all. In adulthood, this mechanism stays in the subconscious. It triggers automatically in relationships. Avoidants instinctively pull away from partners to avoid feeling ignored or hurt again. Another hidden anxiety is also at play. Fusion anxiety. This is the fear of losing oneself in intimacy, the fear of losing boundaries. If they feel engulfed by the relationship or losing freedom and control, they feel unsafe. An internal alarm rings, urging them to retreat. Fusion anxiety makes them resist intimacy. Separation anxiety makes them fear abandonment. These contradictory fears intertwine, making them stuck in a dilemma, craving intimacy yet fearing it, fearing loneliness yet afraid to approach. Their cold surface is actually a protective instinct. So how do we walk out of this? Step 1, recognize you are protecting yourself. You are not cold. You are not intentionally distant. Your subconscious says, don't get close. Closeness brings pain. When you realize this is a defense mechanism, you are already on the way to change. Step 2, allow yourself to have needs. Avoidants often say, I'll do it myself. But relationships are not for proving yourself. They are for mutual support. Tell yourself, I can be cared for. I am worth someone staying for me. When you admit you want company, your lonely island starts to drift towards a warm shore. Step 3, try to speak it out. Don't hold it all inside. Start with a single message. Even just, I miss you a little. You can tell them, I am bad at expressing, but I am working on it. You are not unworthy of love. You just fear disappointment. This time, take it slow. Build trust bit by bit. Let love be your safety, not a burden. Step 4, approach someone who makes you feel safe. Avoidance fear gathering courage, only to be pushed away. They want to get close, but fear their warmth will be misunderstood, or their silence taken as coldness. So find someone who understands your rhythm, someone who won't leave because you aren't perfect, someone who says, I know your pace. It's okay, I will wait. Step Step 5. Treat yourself gently. The more you understand your retreat, the less you need armor. The more you accept your slowness, the less you fear being seen. You aren't difficult. You just haven't been in a relaxing relationship for too long. You always pretend it doesn't matter. But you deserve to be treated gently. Tell yourself, I am fine as I am. No need to be perfect. No need to people please. Not all closeness will hurt you. There will be someone who approaches not to change you, but to show you, even if you are slow or silent, someone is willing to stand by you quietly. You don't need to rush to open up. Just take your time. The one who loves you will understand, and they will catch your love when it arrives.